Boom. Alright, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be watching once my internet fixes itself.
Required.
There you go. Okay. So we watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we watched 5 so far because we skipped these shorter ones. These are just executions. So we're going to be diving into the next longer one. Maybe we can go through this one. Let's see what he talks about in here. Okay, this is also one of his executions. We can go over that in another time, but let's hop into this E-mini futures review.
Into London.
So the first thing I wanted to start off with is going over the fair value gap. Like I said, I was going to be going over every new stream. We're going over a concept for new traders that may not be aware of them. So today we're going over fair value gaps. So as we have it here in the ebook, which you guys can find in the Discord, by the way, we have 3 candles. A fair value gap is between 3 candles, and typically a bullish fair value gap would happen in a bullish candle. It'd be a big bullish candle in the middle of the 2 candles that creates a gap where there's no sellers. It's only buyers in this. That's what it is. It's called a fair value gap. It's only buyers. And basically, when a bullish fair value gap gets created, it wants like sellers or bearish candles to come in and fill it out. Same with the bearish candles. It would be one big bearish candle in the middle. It doesn't have to be all 3 bearish or all 3 bullish. It can just be one big bullish candle in the middle, one big bearish candle that creates this inefficiency. Then price comes up, rebalances it, and runs from it. So it's like painting like a wall. You basically go down once, right? And then you have to go back up because it's not finished. Like to finish the paint roll, you have to come back up and fill the rest that was left on the wall. So price would typically like pull towards it like a magnet, either close below it, and that would create an IFVG. So let's see that in the charts. So in the charts, the first rally gap I can see on the daily is this one right here. So this would be a bearish fair value gap, right? There's 3 candles right here, and there's this big bullish or bearish one in the middle that created this inefficiency. There's only sellers here. So what market did is it then ran back up into it, it only filled to the 0.25 it looks like here. If I drag out the fib with the quarters on it, there you go. It barely missed the 0.25 of this range. But it filled up to the halfway, which is something that we see a lot with buyers, right? These were bullish candles that ran up and filled the inefficiency, which was on the daily. So as you scale down in the lower time frame, you can see that price tries to rebalance this fair value gap, runs up and tries to fill it. Once it fills enough of it, basically taking out all the sellers that may have had their stop losses within this fair value gap, it takes them all out. And then market actually moves towards its direction. So today we're going to be hopping into this episode of ICT.
Or tomorrow morning. The only imbalance, something to watch going. I'm presently in Maryland, so I am in New York local time. So I guess it was maybe an hour and a half or so in duration, thereabouts. It was under 2 hours. And I covered a lot of things I think that are beneficial for you to listen to.
You know what I mean?
And I don't host them anywhere else. I know I have a lot of students that record them and download them, and some of them host them on their YouTube channel, and I'm okay with that. I don't care so much about doing it. If you just take a little bit of time, I make it very clear contact with you and be able to.
All right, he's yapping the first 15 minutes of this video.
That commentary mentions this particular closing price. That price is 4030.75. So you can see we had difficulty there on Wednesday's trading and on Tuesday's trading, and it was unable to get through that. And I called this specific level in advance to watch that. And because of where it was, the long wick here and all these wicks in here, we were in a period at 7 o'clock last night, at least. We were at a point where I did not have any confidence.
Okay, just because a lot of people that maybe even be familiar with ICT concepts will still be confused in this level, I'm going to go over what he's actually showing you, this closing price. So this is the daily candle. And basically, as you know, each candle comes to a close depending on what time frame it is. So you can see on the right hand side of the screen, look, this 1 hour, I'm on the 1 hour chart. This 1 hour candle is going to take 53 more minutes to close. Right? 53 more minutes to close. On the daily, it takes the day to close. And basically, if you go to the 1 day chart, you'll see that it takes 4 more hours for this daily candle to close. Basically, what he marked out was the close of a daily candle. The significance of that is kind of like a new week opening gap. Like if we go on the lower time frame and take a look at the new week opening gap that was created this week, look at this. So from Friday's close last week to Sunday's opening. So if we mark that out, that is a new week opening gap. You can already see that price started to reference this point. Look, filled it once, ran from it. Again, ran to the midpoint, filled it, wicks below it, but runs back up from it. Now it's still likely to reference it over. Maybe it comes back up and uses it to go lower. This is a new week opening gap. Basically, he's referencing a level like this. He's just using one side of it like this. And instead of a weekly opening gap, it's a daily opening gap. So on the 1 day, you guys know that each daily candle closes and opens. So basically, he's marking out something like this. The close of this daily candle. And there would be the open, right? There's a new day opening gap. That's also a concept that ICT teaches. So you can familiarize with it and pay attention to those levels. By the way, for people that were wondering what gold did, so obviously we have this daily fair value gap, which is also a weekly, right here, which we didn't trade to yet when we ran down the first time. So this week's range, you can see that after this big bearish move, we created what? Another fair value gap. This fair value gap was filled with a wick, which also ran into this order block right here. Order blocks are basically like a change in the state of delivery. So this bullish candle, once it came below it, price can run back up and reference it. So what ICT does when he looks at order blocks is he does the same thing with the quarters. I mean, you can simplify it a little bit more, but by using only the midpoint. So there you go. You have the midpoint of this order block candle, like excluding the wick, just the candle of this order block. You can see that it ran like almost perfectly. Maybe this is perfectly. I just didn't outline it correctly. Almost perfectly to this midpoint, and it ran from that. So our draw on liquidity is obviously this daily candle, all these lows here, this liquidity. Yeah, so that's what he's referencing when he's talking about this candle close that he referenced when price traded up into it over here.
To side on one narrative or bias for the marketplace going into the morning session, or even London. So if I don't have an opinion of what I think it's going to do for London or going into AM session for stock indices, then I have to come to the conclusion that I'm neutral. So a neutral bias is I have to wait for more information. And what information is that? I'm going to allow the 9:30 open, or the opening about 9:30 in New York time, to give me that indication of what it wants to do. So you can see middle of this wick here, that is 3982.50. You hear me mention that at the beginning of the video in last night's Twitter space. This one here is essentially the same thing that's been shown or outlined for this wick. You're getting the middle of that wick measured here. So that's also a level you'll see when we go into lower time frames. And this is the fair value gap I mentioned at the beginning of the Twitter space portion I was showing, or letting you listen to rather. This candle's high on the 10th of January is the exact to the tick low of Wednesday's trading. Now, this is the thing, okay, this is the thing that everybody knows me for in Forex. I'm to the tick, okay, I'm sorry, to the pip rather, in futures. But I'm also to the pip in Forex. And that's why
It's true. So just as you see this fair value gap here, the candle literally drew towards this fair value gap, filled it completely, and did not trade lower than it. Right here, it ran straight to the bottom and filled it completely. That's how you know that price is referencing this fair value gap. Like, there's no way it just bounced off some random level and decided to close right there. It was literally drawing to the fair value gap, and that's where it wanted to close. And if we look at the new week opening gap that I was showing you guys, price, like I saw that example, price literally came to the tick of that.
What?
Make sure your guys' mics are muted. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a cleaner chart. Okay, 1 hour chart. We have the gap. Gonna mark out the bottom of this gap, like the exact level that the new week opening gap opened at. Boom. It literally ran straight into it. Let's see, I think on the other chart it was exactly to it. Yeah, there you go. This is why I use multiple charts. Look at this. Like literally to the pixel of this new week opening gap before running from it. Like, that's how you know that price references it. And to trade it, all you really need is to combine it with some other factor. Like, to have taken a trade from this, all you would have needed to do is combine it with a time-based factor. So you would have been able to trade it. Look, during London, this happened. It swept the low, and you're like, okay, how deep can this sweep go before retracing? How deep can it go? I want to buy. How deep can it go? And if you are aware that new week opening gaps exist and get referenced, you'll see that it runs straight to the pixel sometimes before reversing. And it's especially precise in futures.
Analogies with being a sniper trading, kind of like popularized that with Forex and shown executions and shown techniques and concepts that would deliver that. And a lot of my students all around the world are using those things. Okay, order block, smart money concepts, whole business. The precision that's in futures and in bond trading, 30-year bonds, that it cannot be beaten in terms of precision because it's to the tick most times. Whereas Forex, sometimes I could be off 2 to 3 pips because of the broker spread. Okay, and that's one of the things that was always a frustration for me while trading Forex is because I don't get the laser precision that I can, and you can see clearly in my examples this year, I'm showing you next level technology in terms of analysis. Stop loss management stops being 1 tick away and trusting the fact that it won't go there. You cannot pull that off in Forex. And I don't care. Anyone can claim they can. They will not be able to demonstrate that consistently because if they're in a live account, the demo won't open up the grab their order because it doesn't care. It doesn't see an internal pool of liquidity that most brokers are working through. You're trading through their pool of liquidity because most times those brokers are actually trading against you. And because of that, your tight stop loss, they can open the spread, snatch your order, and you're gone. You don't have that so much in futures because everybody has the same price. That's why I can be confident when I have my stops where I have them, and I'm not worried about it getting close to my stop. Because if it's going to go to my stop and stop me out, I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. But I know if I'm on side, that means I'm correct about what I'm expecting to see in price. The arrays that I'm teaching you, the algorithm will respect. My orders will be behind that. And you've seen dozens of examples of that. And it's uncanny how it just perfectly operates as one would expect if you want laser precision in terms of stop placement and trade targets. Entries, all those things are authorship. It's communicating ownership. Nobody has Enigma but me. No one can do what I'm doing with this information but me. So I'm showing you this year, everybody out there that has been listening to what I'm teaching, or they're not liking the fact that the trading community is warming up to the ideas of the things I'm teaching you and sharing for free and wanting you to be successful with. The competitive side of this business, like anything else, is shady. And they're going to say things, make up things, and claim that they can do something too. They won't ever be able to do what you just seen me do today. They're not going to be able to. But to where it's verbal. It's not something that's cherry picked. It's not hindsight. It'll take you time for those engineered it. Who wrote it? I'm not going to be.
Okay, let's go to where he dives into the lower time frame and we can actually observe how it treated this daily fair value gap on the lower time frame. So he usually does this, and a lot of people always ask me whenever I do those weekly questionnaires on Instagram. They ask me what's the best time frame to trade ICT, or what's the best time frame to trade the silver bullet. Like, buddy, you're supposed to highlight first the daily drawn liquidity, or weekly if it exists nearby. You're supposed to mark that out. Then you're supposed to go on a lower time frame, find whatever 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, whatever aligns with your bias, with your narrative. If you're going to sell from somewhere around here, you want to find some 30-minute fair value gap or 1 hour if it exists. Then price will trade from it. Then you can go to the 1 minute, add some more concepts like macros. You can take an entry from liquidity sweep on the 1 minute. And then wait for that time to hit as well. If you're asking what time frame, you just don't yet understand that everything kind of works like a puzzle. It works together. Also, as he's talking, I want you guys to write any questions that you have inside of the chat here, and I'll go through it and answer the questions.
Closer when we go into smaller time frames. This morning, I was counseling everyone on Twitter to be mindful that it is very, very choppy, and the highs were suspect. So even though I like the 40-30.75 level, and we've been talking about it since last week, it was one of my targets for upside last week. 40-20 was, and 40-30, and then if it could breach 40-30, maybe trade up into the 40-40 level. And I was given room for that potentially happening today. What I wanted to see, and this would have gotten me in alignment immediately with going short based on the analysis I gave last night. At 7:20, because I was not able to give you a clear cut, this is what it's going to reach for. There was no fair value gap to reach for because we were bumping up against that 40-30.75 on the daily chart. So that upper boundary on a daily chart in the form of a premium didn't lend well to go beyond that much for a higher fair value gap. So I would be looking for short-term buy stop hunts over this high here. That was 40.35 essentially. So I was watching 40.36. I was mentioning it today in tweets. And I said it could potentially drive up into 40.40. I mentioned that last week, and it was still on my notes as a potential run above this short-term high. Now, if it were to do that, I would have been looking for that to fail, and as a turtle soup, fake breakout and go short, sell it, and look for 39.82.5. That's what I was trying to do. I was waiting for it to happen this morning, and I did 2 trades where I was going in long, and I was able to get a partial off into an improved take this anchor the middle of its wick. So when you do the higher time frame levels and you transpose those same levels into your lower time frame, this being an hourly chart, the lines might look a little differently.
Yeah, so he always marks out the midpoint. Yeah, there are 3 sectors. There's the top, the bottom, but there's also the midpoint. And the midpoint is like, it's like that level where there's the premium and the discount. The midpoint is what separates the discount from the premium. So to show you guys in the chart, like the premium versus the discount, it's just kind of like taking a fib. I don't know why my charts are so dirty. It's like taking a fib from the bottom to the top of any fair value gap like this. And it would separate the premium from the discount. So if you're bearish and you're selling from a fair value gap, like let's look at this bearish one right here. If you're bearish and you're selling from a fair value gap, you're looking for an entry, you would not expect price to actually run higher than the premium. Maybe it can wick into the premium like this, but your bodies, you want them to stay below the midpoint of the fair value gap to show you, like to kind of confirm that it's bearish. So it might run up into this fair value gap, and if it does, I think the prime entry would be from here. Remember, if we are waiting for it to run into the weekly fair value gap down below, just targeting all these lows, all this liquidity down here. Where is it? Yeah, below this low. So we're going to be targeting this week, maybe even this Asia session, like 2,350. That's going to be the level where we tap into that weekly. And the prime entry, if New York gives it to us, would be to run up into this wick into this weekly new week opening gap, and then run down and close at the midpoint. This is the 15-minute time frame. Then there's the 30-minute time frame, right? You want to start from the top so that you don't end up confusing yourself. So look, the 1 hour time frame is going to be where your fair value gap is, because that's where it's going to respect it over the other time frames. So this is a little more clean. There you go. All you want to see it is to run up here, wick into this new week opening gap, close below, and run from there. That would be the prime one. I'm not saying that it's going to run up there, but if it does, you know what to expect.
Than they did when you anchored them on a higher time frame. It's not that important. You just got to be mindful where those levels are, because that's exactly what the algorithm is going to refer to. The market doesn't drop, okay? The market doesn't drop because there's a lot of sellers coming in here. The market doesn't drop because it's ran out of buyers either. I know folks that are making money. They got a friend that used to be on the floor trading. They got a buddy that runs a desk at a brokerage firm, okay, or maybe a large institution, and they call that a market maker when they're not, they're a dealer. You'll hear folks talk and say that buying and selling pressure were the catalysts for moves in the marketplace, and that is a misinformation. The markets are absolutely controlled.
He's saying that there's like an algorithm, and that's exactly what all the like concepts, if you understand them, you'll see that there's an actual algorithm that references those like specific levels in price is what I mean. So he's saying that buying and selling pressure, like the amount of people that are in the market, doesn't actually have any direct correlation on where it's going. So people that look at order flow, it's like, it's not actually telling you where it's going. I mean, maybe the majority of people might be right one time and you get in based off of order flow and it'll give you your entry. But order flow isn't going to tell you like where it's actually going, because it's the algorithm that reprices to like inefficiencies. It runs up to target here. Even if there's 1 million sellers and 500 buyers, if market wants to fill this fair value gap right here, it's going to run up there even with those 500 buyers. And those 500 buyers are going to get a profitable trade, while those sellers from here are going to get stopped out until it runs up here. Then it could actually start selling. But it doesn't matter how much people are in the market. It matters what needs to be repriced.
The algorithms that run price, we are told that high frequency traders are muscling the market. They're not. They're just going in and taking small little pieces like a pack of piranha, or a school of piranha, let's say it that way, where they go in, they take these small bites, but because there's a lot of them working, constantly, they devour the liquidity that's being offered in the marketplace. So that buying and selling pressure that they do is not the be all end all for the rhyme and reason why price goes up and down. The market is going to go where the market's going to go, regardless of how much volume is coming in. How much volume does it take for the S&P to move 10 handles? How much volume does it take for the S&P to move 5 handles? How much volume does it take for the S&P to move 100 handles? How much volume does it take into 6 p.m.? Sometimes they can gap 20 handles. How much volume did it take to do that? Whatever the first print trade was. See, when you take a step back and you look at things like it really is, you stop listening to the nonsense and the misinformation, and then you can really get to the core reasons as to what's going on. It's all manipulated. It's all controlled. Uncertainty is high, and I did not want to commit or co-sign anything on the short side until I knew I had a lot of things on my side to justify it.
Okay, so this is the level that he's referencing. He probably actually took some entries as well, which he's going to show later. Let's take a look again at what these levels are. So what he outlined here is 2 wicks, in like pretty huge wicks. So if you see, we're on the daily chart. So they're the daily chart wicks. And what he did is he took his Fibonacci from the bottom to the top and marked out the exact midpoint. And what he did is when he marked out the midpoint of 2 wicks that are right next to each other, it ended up creating this fair value gap, this low and high, which is kind of crazy because that's exactly what price referenced when he dived into this lower time frame. Look at this. It ran into it, came back up, barely tapped the high, and ran from it. So let's see if there's any big wicks here. So I see these 2 wicks right here. Let's see if price reference did these 2 wicks. I'm just going based off of these concepts. Okay, look what you do. I'm going to remove these so I don't get confused with it. You just take one of these long extensions. Let's make it black and dashed. Then you take the bottom to the top of this wick right here. This is how you learn, by the way. You see what ICT does. You mark it out. You go watch it in your charts and see if market actually references it. There's no point in taking his word. Just go into the market and see price reference this. It does look like it was consolidating, but it is consolidating within this range. Lower time frame. What about the first time that it ran into it? Well, look at that. Ran up into this. It's like a fair value gap. And ran from it. Ran up into it, ran from it. It's much like a fair value gap. Like this level in price that you can actually reference. Same thing here. Look at how the body is respecting this. Candles closed above it. Ran from it. And then it just kind of starts consolidating. But the first time that it ran in, if you were able to mark that out on your charts and go into the lower time frame, you probably would have been able to take a trade. I'm not saying that this would have been a good trade to take because all it did is really consolidate within this range. It only left that range today. Now we're seeing it reprice to this fair value gap. Let's see if we can get a nice trade from it.
Scenario to do that because I was really going to try to nail down the high within a half a point. That's what I was purposely going in there trying to do that. And I was also trying to go long, catching the small points going up. And then I was going to reverse. That's what I was trying to do. So I wanted to show you that I could do those types of things. And I would have been here talking about how this is what I was aiming to do. And this is why I did it. So because I didn't have that opportunity to see a run above 40.36 or even spot placement coupled with a fair value gap, mean threshold, trades up into it here, breaks down, attacks sell side below here, expands lower, institutional order flow entry drill, multiple ones here. Institutional order flow entry drill is what you see when I type on my charts and annotations, the IOFED. It's
IOFED, institutional order flow entry drill. What it looks like on a higher time frame is market filling some fair value gap to the top or a wick. It's called like rebalancing. It kind of removes the fair value gap before it forms. So let's look at an example. Notice how there's no fair value gap right here in this bullish leg. That's called like immediate rebalance. Basically, when this big leg came up, instead of pushing higher, what the candle did first. Who did that? Who did that? You guys can't see the screen? I can't see the screen. Is this guy lying? Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah, we could see the screen.
Okay. You just gotta ban this guy. He's just messing around. Okay, immediate rebalance is like when this big bullish candle happened, instead of running higher, the first thing that this next candle did is it ran down to this previous wick and made sure that there was no inefficiency there. And same like is what happened here. Like wicks are preventing fair value gaps from forming. When the wicks don't run down and rebalance price, a fair value gap is created. So typically when a fair value gap is created, market will then reference this fair value gap. So let's see. I want to see if I could find an example of this happening. Whatever.
It's short for institutional order flow entry drill. It's a high frequency trading entry technique where it just goes into and touches the candle that would create a fair value gap or imbalance, all it has to do is touch that, like it does here and here. And high frequency algorithms are going into the marketplace right there. Sometimes it just goes up one tick, but that's usually what they're using to entry there. Okay, and you can thank me for that one. a lot of firms out there using that one now. So it breaks lower, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is a fair value gap, but the classification is SIBI, SIBI. Runs up, reprices to it here, leaves it again, balance price range there. It's not going to go back up into it again. Smash, and drifts into the lunch hour starting. Okay. I'm going to take you into the very drifts into
balanced price range. He just said that it's a balanced price range because there's this bullish fair value gap here, and then a new bearish one was formed right here. So as it was leaving this fair value gap, it created a bullish one and a bearish one. So it balanced the price range, and it doesn't need to come up back into it. Basically, it filled both like these inefficiencies with what it needed.
the lunch hour starting. Okay. I'm going to take you into the very moment on the 1 minute chart, and you can see how this was a mess. It was just, this is an entry technique with the fair value gap there. This was a technique here with this fair value gap. I went in here, and when we ran above the buy side, you saw me take a partial there, and it came all the way back down and stopped me on the bounce. This was another one here. I was working with my son, rallied up, and then I was looking for 40.36, and then it come back and stopped me out under here. No fair value gap in here. So even though we have short-term low here, any one of these could have been misinterpreted. Not saying this one here could have been misinterpreted today and utilized as, well, this is the shift in market structure. And because there was multiple ones here, the fact that any one of these were taken out to the downside with price delivery here, without the Tuesday high being taken out, which is what I was making allowance for in my expectations in the morning session, post 9:30, I wanted to see that run up there. And I didn't want to get caught offside in the event that they were going to do another run up and clear it out. Because then I wouldn't have been able to put on the largest position I would like to do with that fake run to 40.40 or 40.36 blowout of buy side liquidity on Tuesday's high. I would have to use smaller leverage because I would be doing what? Trying to go short and then get caught wrong. They run the stops at 40.36 or 40.40, me be stopped out. Then I have drawdown on the day. Then I can't use my max leverage on my trade, which is usually 6 contracts going in, building up to 10. So because of this shift here and then returning back up into it and me thinking it was going to likely go up to Tuesday's high, I did not trust any of this until we had that short-term low right there taken out there. Then on this tweet, which was me saying it on here, when this candle went up and broke down, I was actually typing this out here. So if you look at the time, it's 10:34. It's showing when you drop it on the Twitter. So if you copy any of my tweets and paste it, right mouse button on the chart anywhere, and then paste the link to any one of my tweets or someone else's tweets, it'll drop it right to where the tweet was made. So this candle here is 10:34 New York local time. But I was typing it out here as it was trading up into this right here, zoomed in, which is a fair value gap. The reason why I felt this candle when it was trading up to here and it was dropping back down, these are all 1 minute candles. So here's what's occurring. I'm seeing something, I'm measuring it internally, verifying it through the things that I know and the logic I'm teaching you and other things that I'm not going to divulge to the public, and you can get upset with me all you want, but what I'm teaching you is already light years ahead of everything else.
Okay, real quick, let's just skip through and see what he outlines here on his charts. So as you can see, he uses a lot of order blocks and fair value gaps, just kind of even on the lower time frame. He's literally on the 1 minute chart. I wanted to actually go through a backtesting session just showing you guys how much the lower time frame actually respects all of these confluences. You can see it back to back. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah, so notice we pretty much take all our buy side, and what many times price will do is when we have 8:30 news, what you'll see happen, so on the left side you'll see a very long wick around the time of 8:30. So that's our news wick, and typically that news wick will hold a lot of liquidity, so it's a very important draw. The reason why it holds so much liquidity is that wick moves so fast that not all the orders are actually able to get in, so you'll have leftover orders below or above that wick. So if we're taking out the wick high first, then we're going to target the wick low after. And many times you'll see like a Judas swing Right here, it's around 950 to 1010, which is our macro. And as soon as we get a market structure shift towards the towards that wick that we're targeting, we're just looking for a fair value gap entry.
Yeah, so this was the fair value gap that formed. And what he means by Judas swing is like a move towards, it's a target, but it's a fake out move. It's trying to get people into longs, and then it'll cook them with this shift in structure. Also creating the fair value gap, which it used to actually target the lows. Okay. There's a lot of value in this, and I recommend that you go look this over, but I do want to get into the giveaway. We are giving away 3 15K accounts with Lionheart, and Dennis is going to run that giveaway. So Slitch FX if you want to take over. I don't know if he's here right now. Anyways, you guys said the sound is echoing. Is that from like ICT?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry guys, I did an intro on mute.
What's up?
Anyway guys, like Mark said, we're gonna do a quick break for the giveaway. Lionheart accounts. I'm gonna post the link right now in the chat. Make sure you fill this out real quick. It's gonna make sure all of you guys are in before we start. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen in a second. We're gonna do a giveaway on marbles on stream. It's a pretty cool way to randomize a victory.
Cause low key, last time I just rigged it. I just gave all the accounts to VIP, but they didn't like tell me I have to give them away. I just kind of gave them away.
Yeah, he gave them away for free. So now we're actually gonna.
Yeah, so just fill it out. It's gonna be kind of fun just watching your name flying through. I'm gonna send this out to Telegram as well.
Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm trying to launch the game. Apparently, you need to be on Twitch. I'm a Twitch streamer now.
What are you talking about?
Just the game, the marbles on stream or whatever. Basically, I haven't seen it in a long time, and like I just launched the game, and it said that I need to log in on Twitch, so I'm doing that.
Okay. Once you stream, I'm just gonna share your screen.
No doubt. Okay. Bang. Here we go. Nice. Okay, damn, they really upgraded this thing for real. Okay, let me just. Okay, guys, let's go. I'm gonna share my screen. Go ahead and watch the stream. Basically, there's a bunch of different versions. Royale is pretty interesting. It's like each marble like fights one another, or like each one of your guys' entries are going to fight each other to basically win. Or the race, you just tumble down the hill. So whichever one you guys want to do, we can definitely get started with that. As you can see, Royale has just a bunch of sick maps, and this will be a very easy giveaway. Yeah, let's give it a second. Let me just give you guys an example just for the first second, just so you understand like what this even is.
Do you have to manually enter everybody's names after they do the form?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can, like right here, I have all these 1,000 names or whatever from the old giveaways I used to do, so.
But you can just open up a folder?
Yeah, so you press open and you get an Excel sheet. and then you just get the names from there. It's pretty easy. So let me go ahead and see. Let's go with like 15 viewers. Let's just see how it is, just so you guys understand what even we're doing right now. So here's like a battle royale. Basically, all the marbles like fight each other and attack each other.
Nah, we should do the one where they drop and race each other.
Well, okay, we can. I just wanted to show you, if you haven't seen this before, they literally like attack each other. Like they roll at, they like bump each other at supersonic speed. I think I'm in slow-mo. Why it's so slow? Okay. But it'd be kind of cool because then you actually see your own name, and then you see yourself going for the kill shot. But yeah, this is the battle royale, and let's go to the race. Is this supposed to relate to trading? No, this is just a giveaway. Like, it's just a cool way to get a giveaway running. Instead of just doing a random number, you are a random marble in this world, and then if you win, well,
Dennis, download better Discord next time so you could stream at the max quality.
what do you mean? I'm streaming at
1440.
1040. Well, I'm streaming on that already. What do you
Oh, okay. Just looks kind of blurry.
No, it's literally, yeah, it's streaming at 1440 with 60 frames a second. So this is like an example. Like, you guys will roll down this lap. Closest to the bullseye is going to be the winner. I can't see my name. Well, I didn't add you yet. I'm just showing you guys examples of what we're
This
gonna
guy.
run.
There's one name on there, bro.
Okay, that's my name, bro. I'm winning this thing. This is an example. Yeah, let's see this thing.
Yeah, all the
Quick
marbles are gonna
story
go
though.
somewhere else.
While you
He-
guys are filling out the form, I worked at the Funded Trader, and we had like these monthly marble races between all of the employees, which I did, and it low key was like, it felt rigged, but it was the most clutch thing that ever happened. It was for, we usually did it for like $100. I would run one of these things and put all the employees' names at the Funded Trader.
I'm gonna fill out this form
And,
myself. I'm winning this thing.
We ran a race for Thanksgiving, and Angelo, the CEO, was like, let's make this one for 500. And I was like, okay. And I'm running the race. I do like a cool intro with like an airsoft gun. And then I'm getting into the race, and I'm like in 4th or 5th place. And all you see is my marble jump over like all the gaps and get into the finish. And I go ballistic and win $500. It was a crazy, crazy giveaway. So I hope this is similar for you guys. I mean, I'm not sure how much a 15K account costs, but it's literally free. So
Yeah,
let's
it
go
should
ahead
be
and
somewhere
see.
around like 100. It's like 70,
Yeah.
79, 80.
Okay, there's 41 responses right now. So I think we're good, unless if anyone else has not filled it out yet, you can go ahead and
Now let's start it
one
up.
step or two. Okay.
It's just a regular step, 2-step.
Okay, let me go ahead and get the spreadsheet.
Nah, if I win, I choose who it's going to. I'm gonna just give it to someone
Oh.
in VIP.
You signed up for this too? You just trying to get the
Yeah.
love, huh?
Yeah. I'm just trying to win,
No
bro. I
doubt.
don't lose.
No doubt.
What are you talking
What's
about?
up, guys? What are you doing?
Christian, did you sign up? We're doing a giveaway right now.
Yeah, man, they're about to win, bro.
Nah. We're both about to win right now.
Actually, noted. All right, so
Me too, brother.
let me see.
What was
I don't
that?
know why I did that. Real quick, let me just. I don't want to edit all these names like that. So we're gonna go ahead and delete those. Move this column. Okay. She entered on the last second. Download. Clear. Alright, so there's 43 legends about to race. And I'm just gonna do the same one, the buckshot. So the 3 closest people to the bullseye are gonna win the giveaway. I don't know if you're recording or not, Mark, but
Yeah, I am. I'm streaming this.
commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, qualify. Is there only one marble? Hold on. Let me just see
Bro,
why
you
it's
trying to
not.
rig this? You trying to win all 3 accounts?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's only one of me, so okay, I guess it's not. Let me just make sure that it's not set to bots or something. It should just work. Okay, let's see. All the marbles are in.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
here
you
we
go.
go. Here we go, ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
get it.
Welcome to the first Lionheart giveaway for ICT Dojo. This is going to be a monumental moment. We're about to go down this bullseye track. Let's see who the winners are of the giveaway. Here we go. And we're off. Falling down this nice funnel. Breaking through. Who's in the lead? I see Sanjay. Let's
No, bro,
go.
my marble is slacking.
Signal, bro, is cooking today. Let's go. Who's last? But Corona, you're bronze.
He joined last. He is last, bro.
Hey, Amir, you're about to cook or what? I hope you get one of the good positions. Let's go.
Should we do 3 separate races, or should we just do top 3 get the accounts?
I mean, we can do 3. I mean, it makes it more exciting. Jojo just fell off a cliff.
All right.
He said, I'm out here. Let's go. Elias and Signals. Bang. Signals with the bullseye. Oh, shoot. Zeus. Oh!
Bro, there's no way.
IC just jumped off a marble and stuck. There's no freaking... Wiz! You're different, buddy. You're actually
Wait, I don't get this. Is it the highest marble wins?
IC.
Bro.
Oh my, it's the person who's closest. Bro, we need an instant replay on that. That was crazy.
The
Brother
person who's
literally jumped
closest to
off
the
a
middle.
marble.
Bro, that's not
Yeah,
even
this one's right
fair. My name's not even in the top 20.
What's your name?
It's just Marky.
You're actually done for.
I'm not even here.
Where's
What do you
Chris tried to finesse an account. No
What
shot.
the heck?
Let's go. IC.
Oh, I was 7th. I didn't see that.
IC right there. Crack that.
All right, I know who that is. So just send me your email and I'll do it for you. That's our first winner. We're gonna do 2 more races.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's do something tricky. All right. Let's go to random track. Here we go. This is a banger one. I had some crazy commentary for the races I did at TFT. We're spinning around life,
Oh,
engulfed by this black hole. Himanth, currently in the lead. Let's see. Just because you're first doesn't mean you can still be last.
yeah, those marbles they about to clutch up for us.
Let's go. ICT Beans, ICT Dojo Lionheart. Him. He's literally him. Ladies and gentlemen, marbles streaming down the path.
I
ICT
see
Dojo
Dojo coming
takes the
for
lead.
number 1.
No
No way.
way. Unreal. ICT Dojo going down the loop of life. Even if it's a setback, you always take a comeback. Let's go. ICT Dojo, Lionheart, GOAT,
Who put that,
streaming
bro?
out.
Who
Put
put
that for
that?
real. What a legend.
That's a genius marketing. I'm gonna
Marky
do
in
that.
fourth place, no doubt. Okay, this is the final battle. If you can somehow squeeze through this gate of death,
Oh my
you are
goodness.
extremely lucky. If you just manage to,
No!
oh, who's gonna sneak through? Who's gonna sneak on by? Oh my gosh. Oh my, Chris!
Oh, he takes with
There
number
we are.
Chris is
one.
in the lead. There's no way. Oh no. But from the other side, someone was cooking. I
Him.
oh
It's
I
him.
thought he was about to win again. Him. He's literally him. Him Anth. 0625
Yeah, it's me.
takes
Let's
the
go,
W.
him. Him and. That's what's
He's
up.
him.
Thanks, bro.
All right,
Wow.
all right. Send me a DM with your
Let's
email, and then
go.
I'll send
Who's
you that
last
account.
place? You really gotta pick up the speed.
Chris or Marky, whom should I DM?
All right.
Bang. Let's go. Himothy takes the dub. Actually, insane performance. By the
We
way.
got one more race. We got one more race left. Don't lose hope.
Here we go. And just to be clear, if someone happens to win again, like I know the chances are like literally so extremely slim, but it's possible. Of course, we'll just run it again.
Yeah, I don't think they'd give you the account anyways. They don't do it for like the same person.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do something wild. Marble Adventure, Mountain Pass. I want to see something with like a bunch of things
On
that
thin
throw
ice.
people out. On thin ice.
Yeah, we gotta do that one.
That's what my challenge account is looking like right now, guys. It's on thin ice. Okay, it's clearly the wrong thing again. Hold up. It's a viewer game, not a bot game. The cool thing about this like program is that you can actually play as a viewer, and if you type boost in like the Twitch chat of someone's stream, it will actually boost your marble, which
Nah,
is
that's
kind of
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
So,
We're
like
not
if you're
doing
going
it.
down like a certain part, you like right here.
The Trading Dojo coming for number one.
ICT Beans, Jose Quimena, let's go. Let's go, man. Truly a performance. ICT Beans holding that lead.
Chris Trade's coming in for that first place.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. Like I said.
Nah, I'm winning this one though. My name might not be on there right now, but trust me, I'm coming in hot.
ICT Beans and Mr. AR taking a commanding lead. But we all know what happens. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Shattering all expectations. Can they even make it on the path to victory? That's wild. I don't know if anyone made it through to the top.
The circle of death.
ICT Beans with a commanding lead. Looking like he's going to be the winner of the last account. Anything can happen though. You can get flung out on any one of these corners. So good luck to you. Last funnel. Here we go. ICT Beans. Does he have the beans to win this thing? Benny trying to drop in and snag the win. Oh my gosh. I thought he dropped in. The Trading Dojo
Oh!
out of nowhere
Dang!
takes the W. Wow. The Trading Dojo. Congratulations.
Alright, who put the Trading Dojo as...
Congratulations.
Who put the Trading Dojo as their username, bruh?
Hey, let's go, guys.
Let's get it.
Whoever that is, good.
Yeah, you better send proof.
You better send proof, buddy.
Yeah, who did that?
No, it's okay. I see their names in the actual form,
Ninth.
so
Whoever. What do you mean you see their names?
like on the actual form, it shows.
Okay, well, whoever just won this one, send me a text. Are you in here right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you put the
I'm the
trading
winner
dojo?
of second round.
Let's
Oh,
go, guys.
Hemant.
Oh, yeah. Did you already send me the DM?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. I'll get to you.
Sure, guys. Look out for more giveaways in the future. The ICT Dojo is growing at a rapid pace. More and more companies are gonna beg.
Hold on, though. The person that won the last one, I don't think they're here.
There's no way. It must be someone just random or what?
Yeah, well, I did send it out to the Telegram, so they might have won, but they're not here.
Uh-huh.
We gotta rerun it.
Yeah, probably.
We gotta rerun it.
And that means I win.
The Trading Dojo,
Number 2.
the Trading Dojo didn't
Yo,
put
what I was doing?
What?
Discord name.
I'm gonna unmute you
What
guys.
about
here.
you?
What? That was you?
Yeah.
Alright, you put the trading dojo, yeah?
No, I'm Benny.
I mean, I don't see anyone in the call. Mark.
Benny didn't win though.
So,
Okay,
not sure.
Next.
Yeah. It was the trading dojo.
Yeah.
The trading dojo, IC, which already messaged me, and Hemant. So we just need to rerun it one more time. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. World record pace right here.
W stream chat, W stream.
W stream. W giveaway. Let's go.
Who needs to watch ICT, bro? We're gonna do giveaways.
No doubt. Let's go. Taking flight. Loki. Loki. This might be the one that I won on. Where's the... Let me see. Where's the one that I actually no cap won 500 on? You will survive. This is
Okay,
the
I
map
just-
that I won $500 on.
I just unmuted everybody that was server muted. Be sure to mute
Oh
yourself if you don't want to
my
be
goodness.
server muted.
I'm a winner. I'm going to win. Post. Good luck, man. Here we go. Here we go. Marble dropping
Let's
in.
get it.
Yeet. Yeah, truly. I can show you guys the replay after this of this exact map, and on that little bouncing pad over there, I flew into the final W. Let's take a look. Who's in the lead at this point? Bro, he's literally him. Every time he's almost in the lead.
Yeah, it's me. It's my game.
Yeah, that's you. We get it.
Hey, Sensei Francis. Discord name. Yeah, definitely, buddy. Lil Dev Trades and SP Sensei. Sensei's just dominating this one. No! Oh, okay, he's out. He's out of there. Oh my gosh, who's out in front already? Lil Dev Trades. Discord name. What kind of okay, yeah, you're done.
This guy's commentary. Oh! Somebody just got destroyed. Oh, Benny! No, he lost!
Oh,
Danish,
they
we got
all
a winner.
They
We
all
got a
flew off.
winner.
Danish is rough. No
Danish.
way, man. No, dude.
Alright. Is Danish in the stream though? That's the question. Is Danish in the stream?
Wow. Actually, nuts performance.
Stop the cap. Yeah, you got exploded. Bro, I don't think this guy's in the stream either.
Unreal.
We need a redo.
We need a redo again, bro.
One time for the one time. I'm gonna just check the server because
All right, this is the last one. This is the last one.
no, literally this guy is in the server, Mark.
Yeah, he's in the server, but he's not in the stream. We want somebody from the stream to win it.
All right, we can do that. But Loki, that Dennis guy had a goated finish.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody
hit for
exploded
six,
before him.
Everybody else fell off the map.
All right, this is the last one we're gonna redo, and whoever wins it, we'll just reach out to them.
Oh, am I in it? Kryptonite. I don't think I'm in it. Am I
Wait,
too
Dennis,
late?
let's redo it with the people that filled out the form now, because there's gonna be new people.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, Morgan, you gotta fill out the form that we sent out. Just drop your username in there.
Yeah, let me just delete all these little bronze trading dojo.
أكيد هو راح يناولني.
Let me delete all these fake names out of here, and then I'm gonna add their real names in.
Somebody else said to remove the people who already won.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, I see one. Timothy, where are you?
It's Himant, bro.
I know. I know.
Dennis, get it right, bro. You don't know how to read? Himant. Thank you.
Timothy is just like a funny.
Like you're him.
joke about
You're him.
That's what they call
I am
me.
the him.
Yeah.
Your pronouns are him, buddy. Okay, I'm not.
Yes,
considering
yes,
your-
yes.
It just means that you are literally successful and just good at everything. That's what it means. So don't worry.
How do you stream, buddy? How do I join this match?
Yeah.
There's
How do I
a
join?
survey. You just gotta fill out the survey and put your username in there. We sent it out in the chat above and in the public chats for Marky and Chris. So just go check it. The link is also in the Telegram.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for a few people to fill it out, or what? Mark.
No, let's run it from whoever filled it out already. With the new names, of course.
Okay.
Dennis.
Okay. Crypt tonight. I just saw your name. Dark. Okay.
Lil Dev, bro, you're just not gonna win. It's just not meant for you, bro. You had how much chances already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chances to win. Alright, Dennis, start it up. Start it up. Let's do it.
I'm getting the final names locked in, making sure there's no duplicates, because some people filled it out twice. And
Yo, help me join this mobile game.
how do we join? I'm already launching the game, brother, so it'll look like it has to be the next giveaway at this point.
Right now your screen is frozen, by the way. We can't see it if you're doing
Yeah, I know.
Okay, okay.
Alright, here we go. Fear of heights. Follow the lights in here, baby. Okay. Viewers, 52 members. Okay. And let's go. Let's run it. Here we go. Fear of heights. I don't know who has a fear of heights in the chat.
Yeah, I got a fear of heights. Like, I'm scared, bro.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Your marble will take the fall for you.
So he just launches them up into the moon?
Not sure. Low key. Oh, damn. Okay.
What?
Foster TTG.
Oh, look at how high up it is.
Meta boys. Okay, here we go.
Squanchy Sage in number 1 right now.
Wanchi.
Stop the cap.
Danish said, I won.
Stop the cap.
I'm trying to win again.
Where's the soundboard
Wanchi
at?
range. Hey, don't fall off right now. Oh,
Stop the
no.
cap.
No!
More,
Squanchy.
baby.
Corona.
Order filled.
is wet.
Order filled.
Corona. Taking
Oh,
the
no.
mountain deep. Unreal. D-Docs. Okay. I see you. Anything can happen, though. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett. All right. Let's see. Tommy Mockberry. Cooking up.
Mike.
Tito Joe
Mike in
Simon.
number 1.
D-Docs. Unbelievable performance. How did he drop through so
Damn.
quick? This is the final moment. Can he squeeze through? He's done it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's
No.
stalling. No!
Oh, he folded under the pressure. Oh my gosh, Mr. Sight.
What is this?
On to the stratosphere. Here we go. Oh my, this is the most stressful. Oh no! Mr. Tommy Karibari. Unbelievable performance. Wow.
Oh, Tommy Mockberry has won it.
Tommy Mockberry. Ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whoever was in
No, I was about to win, Marky.
Yeah, I know. I saw your name fly off the map.
See you later, brother. Hey, he got launched into the bucket. That's how
Tommy
you know he's
Mockberry.
Bones. Let's go.
9th place. Yeah. I don't even see your name on there, Lil Dev. Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, we're gonna try. Let me just search up this guy's username and see if he's in the Discord.
Yeah. He should be.
Tommy Mockberry. Yep, found him.
Alright.
Alright, that is gonna be all for today's stream. Be sure to go back to the beginning in the actual recording if you want to go over anything that we went over. We went over fair value gaps, where gold is likely to draw to. We can take a look at that chart one more time before we end the stream. Look at that. We tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap, barely wicking into it and pulling back from 2383 to 2378. That's 50 pips a pullback just from this fair value gap. Insane. We might just run from here. Let's see what Asia session does when it opens up. I'll be sending out VIP what I'm going to be trading. All right, thanks for joining. Thanks for hopping in the stream.
Yeah, one sec, guys. Before you hop